So last time on Dragon Ball Super VE, after Goku had begun training King Vegeta and taught him how to become a Super Saiyan, Vegeta quickly showed him, by beating him down, that there was still a long way to go for the Saiyan King. To that end, Vegeta took his father away by himself to train in the hyperbolic time chamber, while briefly mentioning to Goku to go find his own father instead of tagging along with him. And taking those words to heart, in today's manga, we will see Goku do just that. But before we begin, support this video and channel by leaving a like right now as you're reading this and watching till the end for its shocking conclusion. Enjoy. Our story begins with King Vegeta and Vegeta having just entered the hyperbolic time chamber, with King Vegeta still acclimatizing to the new conditions. He looks down at his hands and says, "The gravity. It's heavier than before. This armor suddenly feels less flexible. The air too. It's thinner. It's harder to breathe here as a result. I can see why this place would be good for training, but will this really make that much of a difference to bridge the gap between me and you, son?" Vegeta looks back at his father with a smirk and says, "Oh father, the gravity in here is meaningless. I'm surprised you can even feel it. When I train, I'll be moving freely at over 1,000 times Earth's gravity." "What? 1,000 times gravity?" King Vegeta immediately reacts in complete shock, continuing, "If that's the case, why are we wasting our time in here? There's no way my body could handle gravity like that. Son, I appreciate you and Kakarot's wishes, but I just can't see how I'll be able to catch up to you so fast. You youngsters have simply gone to heights that can't be gapped by just training for a year." Vegeta, however, just looks back, still smiling, finding his father's outburst comedic, saying, "Silence, father! I don't remember you being so pessimistic. There is more to training and getting stronger than being under higher gravity. This place has certain special features that put your body under infinitely more stress than just gravity. Behold, allow me to show you the power of the hyperbolic time chamber." Vegeta then closes his eyes before suddenly we see him engulfed in flames, shocking King Vegeta as he does it. "What the? Vegeta?" Vegeta yells in anger, screaming, "Ah!" causing the flames to instantly grow in intensity as the sky darkens to black. King Vegeta looks up, noticing the changes in the environment, atmosphere and pressure surrounding, before looking at Vegeta with complete confusion as his son becomes a walking mess of intense hellfire. He comments, "Vegeta, what is going on? Am I dreaming? How do I stop this, son?" Before immediately, the hellfires grow so intense, they begin to affect King Vegeta too. "This heat! He must be burning alive in there!" Suddenly, as quickly as they appeared, the flames vanish, leaving Vegeta in a cloud of smoke and condensation caused by the extinguishing of the flames. Not only that, King Vegeta notices the air has suddenly got colder. He comments, What is this place? I've never seen anything like this. The whole area is changing at a moment's notice. This must be what Vegeta meant about the hyperbolic time chamber's special abilities." But as the smoke clears, King Vegeta is left even more shocked, seeing his son now completely encapsulated in a frozen block of ice as snow falls from the sky. He screams, "Vegeta!" thinking his son has been frozen alive, unable to escape. But before he knows it, he too is frozen instantly, but quickly breaks out. This time angry with how confusing the situation is. "Vegeta, what the hell is going on? This isn't what I'd call training. This room is malfunctioning. We need to get out, now!" But as he says this, Vegeta explodes from the ice, now transformed into a Super Saiyan 2, stunning King Vegeta in the process. This power! So this is the Super Saiyan 2! I remember this from before. This is indeed far more powerful than the Super Saiyan transformation. Your energy is on another level now! Don't be so awestruck, father. This is the first transformation of many you need to master while in here. We only have a year to do this, and if you want to do this fast, you're gonna need to be able to master the usage of the hyperbolic time chamber. What you just experienced, from flames to ice-cold snow, are reflections of my own mind and convictions to get stronger. The hyperbolic time chamber is a dimension that molds to the user's mind. Here I can channel my natural Saiyan rage and thoughts to create any landscape I desire, the intensity of which is dependent on just how much I desperately want to ascend. Here, and only here, will you be able to reach deep within your mind and pull out the necessary rage to transform. This won't be as simple as when you became a Super Saiyan, father. Give it a try. I don't expect you to go stronger on just the first day, but show me just how much attaining greater power means to you. Think deeply about what that ultimate power will feel like. Envision it already in your grasp, and imagine who you will take down first once you have gained that ultimate power. King Vegeta then heeds his son's words and responds, I see. I didn't expect all of that was your doing, son. I guess I couldn't have expected any less from you. I think I understand. I will visualize my greatest desire, and the power of the gods both you and Kakarot have gained. And with that, King Vegeta then closes his eyes and reflects just like Vegeta. But it soon becomes apparent very fast, not all reflections are created equal, as King Vegeta inexplicably imagines his ultimate power as that of a god of destruction, and his ultimate aim to just defeat Bardock with ease the next time he sees him. All this while Vegeta watches on to see what kind of ferocious change in atmosphere his father causes. As King Vegeta continues these petty thoughts, suddenly droplets of rain fall from the sky, a phenomenon Vegeta has never even seen before in the chamber. He looks down at his hand as the delicate droplets fall onto his glove. A far cry from the flames and arctic winds he expected. He immediately gets angry, yelling, What the hell is this? Is this supposed to be the limit of your Saiyan rage? This is how much you want power? I didn't take you here to get a free shower. What kind of pathetic excuse for a Saiyan King are you? Just how on earth are you ever going to get revenge on Frieza when this is all the rage and conviction you can muster? Frieza? Immediately on hearing the words of Frieza still being alive, King Vegeta opens his eyes in shock before his face transitions to that of complete anger. Vegeta! What are you talking about? Revenge on Frieza? You told me Kakarot already took care of that monster and avenged all our people. I even declared him the new king. What are you saying, son? Spit it out! Vegeta then, with a cocky smile, now sensing his father's rage building, responds, Now I'm starting to see the real Saiyan side of you, father. The truth is, he did, father. Kakarot was indeed the first Saiyan to become a Super Saiyan and defeat Frieza. But what I didn't tell you is that he later was the same Saiyan to revive the Frieza that enslaved his people. And right now, Frieza is out there in our universe, somewhere, doing exactly what he was doing all those years ago. Only this time, his power is even greater, even as strong as the Super Saiyan gods. I didn't tell you till now, because I wanted you to be the one to finish him off for good. But it looks like it's had an added effect. King Vegeta's rage is completely apparent as the mood suddenly shifts. He begins. That vile creature Frieza lives! My murderer, the kidnapper of my own son, the annihilator of my entire racing kingdom, revived by that fool Kakarot, that traitor. I will never forgive either of them. They'll both pay for their actions. And as he says this, veins begin to pop out of the king's head as he finally enters a mode of complete primal rage. King Vegeta loses himself to the anger, his pupils disappearing as a violent surge of ki begins to engulf him. Immediately as this happens, the atmosphere of the chamber thickens and thunder and lightning is seen for the first time inside. The powerful electrical waves crash to the ground all around King Vegeta and hit the ground with surprising force, causing Vegeta to briefly worry as the situation takes a surprising turn. He thinks to himself, "Thunder? How is my father doing this? Never seen this before, even once while training. His rage must have reached a new level none of us had tapped into before. I don't know if this will end well." And as he says this, as if predicting the future, a lightning bolt just narrowly misses Vegeta, as he's forced to continuously dodge a barrage of lightning which takes aim at him as if a conscious entity. Huh? What is this? It's attacking me and not father. Is he controlling this? As Vegeta dodges at super speed thinking he's safe, from behind he's finally clipped, sending him flying to the ground as more lightning strikes all around him. With his armor damaged and him temporarily crippled on the ground, he looks up to see his father continue to power up in rage as if never ending, and thinks once again, "This is bad. Just how much power has my father built up? If I don't stop this now, this lightning could destroy the time chamber's doors and trap us here forever." And to that end, gets up from the floor and yells, "Father, stop! That's enough! You'll destroy our only way out if you keep this up!" But unfortunately, this sudden outburst from Vegeta serves to only push King Vegeta even further beyond as his insane ki explodes to envelop him. Vegeta shields his eyes as the brightness of the king's ki surpasses that of even a solar flare. But as the light passes, the atmosphere returns to normal, and in a cloud of smoke, King Vegeta is enveloped once again. Vegeta eventually notices and comments, "The lightning! It's over! Did father hear my words?" But as he wonders, the silhouette of King Vegeta begins to emerge from the smoke, and reveals a Super Saiyan 2 King Vegeta, who through sheer anger and rage inconceivably managed to jump from stage 1 Super Saiyan to Super Saiyan 2 in the space of 24 hours. With a smirk on his face, King Vegeta comments, "So, you say you didn't expect me to do this on the first day, huh? Well, allow me to prove to you once again to never underestimate the King of the Saiyans, son. Now, let's begin this so-called hard training of yours." Vegeta looks back completely stunned, thinking again to himself, This cannot be real! Is this the reason my father was chosen as king? Is he a true genius level Saiyan? His progress is unreal. To master Super Saiyan 2 so easily, he may have even more potential than Gohan. Kakarot wasn't lying. My father is dangerous. The story then shifts to the mountains where Goku is training under the watchful eyes of Whis. Ha! As Whis watches him from afar, Whis thinks, this training seems rather pointless without a partner. I wonder where Vegeta-san is. Oh, Goku-san, tell me why exactly you're training by yourself. You usually can't help but find a training partner to spar with. Is Vegeta-san busy with his daughter? Goku, however, then replies disappointedly, No, he's training in the hyperbolic time chamber with his father, and I'm not allowed to join. He revived him a few days ago, and now I have no one to train with. Whis then replies, he revived the king of the Saiyans? How interesting. I'm sure Lord Beerus will be very happy to hear that. They of course had quite the relationship in the past. I suppose you could call them friends. Whis then gets an idea and suggests, well, if Vegeta has done that and is busy now, why don't you do the same and revive your father, Goku-san? Admittedly, I'd be quite interested in seeing who fathered the mighty Goku. Goku, however, anticipating already Whis might ask this, replies, yeah, Vegeta suggested I do that too, but we only just used the Dragon Balls recently, and then they told us a while ago that we shouldn't use the power of Shenron too often and so close together. He said something bad could happen if we do. Not sure what though. Whis then responds, well, that's unfortunate. But Goku-san, you do remember that I too can revive you mortals, right? I'm the one who revived Frieza for you at the Tournament of Power, so I can easily do the same for your father, if you wish. Goku immediately reacts, really? You would do that? That's awesome, Whis! Let's do it! Apparently, he's really strong. Just one problem though, I've never met him, so how can we find him? Whis then chuckles at Goku's naivety. Oh Goku-san, sometimes I think you forget I'm an angel. My staff will tell all. That's how I found you after all. Goku and Whis then look closely into the orb on Whis' staff as Whis mutters, so where can we find the father of Son Goku? And slowly but surely, a blurred image soon appears laying down on the rock peacefully sleeping. And a familiar looking figure with a recognizable haircut is seen. It is indeed the father of Goku, Bardock. Wow, there he is! So that's my dad. He really does look just like me. How crazy. I'm so pumped. Let's go now, Whis. And Whis quickly replies, as you wish, Goku-san. Beerus-sama is still sleeping anyway, so we have more than enough time. Hold on tight. And with that, Goku then places his arm on Whis' back, and instantly, Whis shoots off with a beam of light off the face of the planet. And eventually, after some time, they both arrive on the surface of Hell, right near the sleeping Bardock. Goku looks and says quietly, shh, Whis, there he is. Before walking over and abruptly shouting, hey Bardock, wake up already! In an instant, triggered by Goku's loud voice, Bardock reacts in the only way he knows how, and the beginning of a unique and strange family reunion is about to take place. But that was it for today's video, and if you made it this far, leave me a hashtag Bardock in the comments down below and let me know if you need that part 6 out ASAP, since as you know, these are all my original mangas that are written and produced by myself and team. And if you love these and want to support me, you can do so on Patreon for as little as $3 a month. Less than a cup of coffee, and you immediately get access to over 250 plus fan mangas to read. But if you want to see more of my exclusive stories, click on one of these two videos on the right now. Until next video guys, cheers.